focus. As you can see, graphically, this one is a bit stepped up from the original game. And from what I've seen, it looks pretty close to the way the video here is representing. So, with that being said, let's not waste any time and go ahead and jump in and see what kind of trouble we can get into. If we have video sync issues, audio issues, yell at me here in the chat and we'll see if we can get them sorted. Also got our chat open in case we got some visitors from the normal Shacknews stream crew. We'll see what's up. First off, you get your main menu here in the game. The first thing it leads you towards is a racing team. I've already created a player and picked my nationality and all that stuff, and they kind of push you towards the career modes, challenge events, online stuff, garage where you buy cars, staff is where you get people that'll help you rebuild your car when you tear it up, things like that. So you got free play modes where you can try the different cars from the history of Rally. Looks like we got a Rallycross Championship. I haven't checked that out yet. Custom event where you pick the parameters you want and look for an online game, and then they've got fixed time trials where there are fixed weather conditions and stages and cars, and you compete against the world's leaderboard to see who's the best driver. Looks like we got a store here for where the future DLC is going to be to get new cars, new stages, things like that. We also got our options. You get your credits, legal, RaceNet, which has been the Codemasters racing platform for a few years now for keeping track of scores and all that stuff. Profile, I mentioned before, got mine set up. So let's take a look at the game settings. Not Green, what's up? Nice to have you here. So because I'm a loser and I don't have a stick with me, I'm going to be playing with an automatic for stream purposes today, but we're going to keep all the assist off except for windshield wipers. So we'll see how that goes. As you can see, you have full control over most of the assists. And we got our preferences menu where you have your field of view. You can decide whether you want camera shake, what time your co-pilot gives you the calls for the stages. We can decide if you want to have the driver and wheel rendered or not. Countdowns, subtitles, if you want to go imperial or metric on our units of measurement. Visible ghost, if you want PC only or multi-plat leaderboards. Then you have OSD settings. You can disable the entire HUD for maximum immersion, the single button here, or you can go to each little part of the UI and decide what you want to have, so that's pretty cool. Under input, we're not going to do too much here because all I have right now is the mouse, keyboard, and the controller set up. If you've got a force feedback wheel, it will pop up here, and then you have serious business calibration for your force feedback devices. All the big stuff is supported out of the box. The Logitech wheels like the G29, the Driving Force GT, you get your Thrustmaster, T150s, T300s, things like that. If you are familiar with the first Dirt Rally, you know what this is all about, and it's the preferred way to play the game. Input reporting here looks like, yeah, I can test my stick and all that to see exactly what things are looking at. So let's see. And device history, I'm not really sure about that, but it looks like it just keeps tabs of everything you've had plugged into the game. Jump down into audio, and you've got just a set of sliders for the different parts of the game. I've dumped my co-driver speech down because of my stream test. It was a little loud compared to the sound of the engine and the other stuff, so I'd like to hear everything that's going on with the car and the sound of the gravel and dirt and stuff under me while we go. You have a choice for system equalization, flat TV, or headphone, and a dynamic range option where you can have a big difference in the sounds of the lowest and the highest things. Probably should leave it low here for the stream, that'll make better viewing on Twitch. Your voice chat and push-to-talk options for multiplayer events. And finally, we'll go to the graphics menu. Today I'm going to play in a 1080p window for the purposes of stream. But you can see you got your basic macro settings here for the graphics. I'm going to be playing with MSAA to reduce some of the jaggies. We're also running a little bit of TAA to smooth out the shimmering in the distance and stuff on leaves, blades of grass, things like that. Under your advanced options, you've got a full-on quality preset that changes all the settings, and under that we've got shader detail, texture detail, reflections, screen space reflections, shadows, night lighting, ambient occlusion, advanced ambient occlusion, particles, advanced blending, weather, crowd, cloth, mirrors, vehicle deets, track, objects, trees, ground cover, skid marks, motion blur, God rays, chromatic aberration, bloom, lens flare, light streaks, and lens dust. So if you are a sucker for being able to toggle everything, you're going to like what you see here in the Dirt Rally graphics menu. Just any and everything you can imagine is selectable here. So for the time being, I'm going to leave it all on Ultra because you know how it is with me. Although I may kill chromatic aberration, I'm not really a fan of that, but it's, you know, no big deal. Also got a brightness adjustment, you know, standard, whatever. I don't think this game has HDR, or at least if it does, I haven't been able to trigger it on my end, although, based on the way the game looks, I really wish they had, because the day and night changes and stuff are very, very cool looking, and that bit of detail you can pick up in the darker scenes in HDR would be really nice. I don't know if there's any plans to come, or if maybe it's going to be on the consoles, I can't see. But that's a look at our options, and I figure we'll go look in the career mode. Usually that's where these games start off. Everything is locked up here at the beginning of the game. I haven't had a chance to play yet, so you'll be seeing it just as you would if you loaded the game up for the first time yourself. So let's jump into event mode and take a look at what we got here with career and events. Looks like we got to talk to RaceNet. Hopefully this doesn't take too long or too many years. Alright, we've got career rally, rallycross, we've got daily challenges, weekly challenges, and AI challenges. So I think we're best off starting with the career rally. Let's see what kind of trouble we can get into here. So it looks like vehicle select, we've got one vehicle. We can select the livery, so let's see what we got here for this Fulvia HF. So yeah, the basic setup. I don't know what you guys think. I like that orange one. I think that could be pretty cool. Well, actually the green might be better. Green looks pretty good. Got our career history. You can see we're completely empty. We've also got the car history. The Fulvia HF was a front-wheel drive rally car. Various international rallies through the 60s and the 70s. Won the Italian Rally Championship every year between 65 and 73. And thanks to the Fulvia Lancia, won the International Championship for Manufacturers in 72. So this looks like a good one to start. We'll jump in now. Alright, first up here we got our overview for engine tuning and upgrade system. Don't have any of that stuff yet since we're just at the outset of the career. You've also got options in between stages to do repairs to different parts at the cost of adding time to your stage. Obviously, since we haven't run yet, we have no repairs to worry about. And it looks like we can eventually unlock the ability to make slight upgrades to our engine throughout the championship. And if we earn enough credits, we can buy tunings and increase durability for different parts in our car. So that said, let's get into this. Looks like we're going to Poland on the initial set of stages here. First one, very, very light on the turns, one hard right, mostly straightaways, 4 miles. Not a lot of elevation change. I don't know how the weather will be. We'll see once we get in. Oh, it's going to be dark and raining. All right. I fully expect to be in the trees in no time at all. So we got a lot of the options we had here before we jumped into the event, in addition to Shakedown. Shakedown is a thing where you can test out the car and your setups before you get into the race. What's up, Pete? Glad to have you here for the stream. I know we could practice with a Shakedown, but let's just go in there and take the car out and make it count for real.
Starts 6 right, into 6 left, 30, 4 right. Good luck.
Just a gamepad.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. 6 right, into 6 left, 30, 4 right. Slow 5 left and turn 3 right. Opens of a crest, 30, 4 left long of a crest. Opens 100 of a jumps. Keep right of a jump and tree, and Keep left of a big jump, 30. Keep right of a crest, into 5 left. Into caution, 4 right, tightens, 3 of a crest. Into 6 left long. Opens of a crest, jump, 30. Slow 6 left long, opens 20, turn unseen, don't cut 1 right. Opens tarmac, 50. Keep middle of a crest. Caution, keep right of a 30 to chicane, 1 left. 1 right exit, 6 left, 300. Turn unseen, square left, 50. Four right long, opens 80 over bumps. 4 left, opens of a crest. Turn 4 right, extra long, tightens 3, into 4 left, cut 5 left, into 5 right long, into 6 left, opens of a crest, 30, 4 left, tightens of a crest, into 5 right, 30, 5 left, 40, 4 left of a crest, 50, 6 right of a crest, into 6 left long, 100 of a bumps, 6 right, extra long, upwards of a jump, 50, 4 left long, narrow, and turn 3 right long. Opens of a crest, into 5 left long, tightens 4. 50, 6 right, extra long, into 6 left. Into 6 right, into 5 left, opens extra long. Into 6 right, into 6 left, extra long, 100. 6 left, opens of a crests, 30. 6 right, into 5 left, 80. Keep middle of a long crest, into 6 right, into 5 left long, tightens 4. 50 after finish, 6 right long, tightness to stop. Well done. How did the car feel in that stage?
Sorry about that, guys. I did not know there was night racing in the game,
service?
and I couldn't see more than 10 feet in front of me there. I was looking off to the side to see if the stream is running smooth. Every test I did, everything was fine, but now that I'm looking at it, it looks like it's skipping on my output window. How was that? It's supposed to be 60 FPS, but it looks stuttery. You guys tell me what's up with that. I might have to kill the wolf. It looks like all of a sudden it's using almost all of my CPU. I'm not sure. Let me see. Oh, I missed all the talking. I'm sorry I couldn't look up while I was driving. Visuals are pretty great. Digging the road texture. Yeah, that road was muddy. It's the first time I've also loaded the game up, so I apologize for the garbage finish in that stage. Green asking about the rig specs. This is a 9900K overclocked to 5 GHz, 16 gigs of DDR4, and a 1080 Ti. Car damage carryover to the next event? Yes. If I thrash it here, will it be repaired in the next? I don't know about the country, but as far as within this current event I'm at, the next stage, the damage will be there unless I choose to take a time penalty and let my team work on repairing the damage. So can anybody tell me, was that run fast and smooth on the video encode end? Was there a problem on my preview video? It looked like the whole thing was stuttering, but I'm not sure, so I don't know if I need to adjust something here. I tested a few times and it was always clean, but usually once I go live, everything breaks. Looked good. It was smooth. Okay, I was worried about that. Although the thing keeps spiking here, I may just kill it. It's not really adding any value. We'll see if that's a little better, or at least on my end. Alright, we're gonna go to the next stage here. What's up, Bad Kitty? And then the music comes in and it is incredibly loud. I'm gonna see if I can cut that back a bit. Hopefully the next stage is not in pitch darkness with the rain. Oh, we got a lot of turns on this one here. Compared to the last, we have an elevation change. It rises by 70 feet. Hey, it's daytime. That'll be good.
6 right
Overcast,
long,
though.
opens of a crest, 30, flat right, and flat left of a crest. Good luck. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. 6 right long, opens of a crest, 30, flat right, and flat left of a crest, 120. 6 left of a crest, very long, 60. 6 left of a jump, opens long, 80. 6 right of a crest, 50. Slow, 6 left, 30, turn, hairpin right, around Bales. 50. 6 left, opens 30. 4 left, 40. 5 left of a crest, 100. 6 left long, opens of a jump, 50. 4 right long tightens, into 6 left of a crest, extra long, opens, 80. Keep middle of a jump, 100. Turn unseen narrow, 4 right long, opens, 30. Flat middle of a jump, 180. 6 left long, opens of a jump, 30. 6 right long, opens of a crests, 50. 4 left long, into 4 right narrow, of a crest, tarmac. 80 of a crest, slow, unseen turn, 1 left. 200. Keep right to chicane, 1 left. 5 right exit, 50. 6 left, 250. Turn 3 left long, opens of a crest, gravel. 30, turn 3 left long, 80. 4 right long, opens 30. 6 left of a jump, into 6 right long, of a crest, opens, keep middle of a jump, to jump, into sudden caution, 2 right, 3 left, 30, 6 right long, 30, 6 left of a jump, opens of a jump long, of a big jump, 30, 5 left, into 3 right long tightens, into 5 left, 50, 6 right long, opens of a crest, to keep middle of a crest, into 6 right extra long, into 6 left, 30, 4 right, into slow, 5 left, and turn 3 right. Opens of a crest, 30, 4 left long of a crest, opens 100 of a jumps, keep right of a jump, a tree, and keep left of a big jump, 30, keep right of a crest, into 5 left, into caution, 4 right tightens, 3 of a crest, into 6 left long, opens of a crest, jump, 30, slow, 6 left long, opens 20, turn unseen, don't cut 1 right. Opens tarmac, 50. Middle of a crest, caution, keep right of a 30 to chicane, 1 left. 1 right exit, 6 left, 300. Turn unseen, square left, 50. 4 right long, opens 80 of the bumps. 4 left, opens of a crest. Into turn, 4 right, extra long, tightens 3. Into 4 left. 30. Cut 5 left, into 5 right long. Into 6 left, opens of a crest, 30. 4 left, tightens of a crest, into 5 right. 30. 5 left, 40. 4 left of a crest, 50. 6 right of a crest, into 6 left long. 100 of a bumps. 6 right, extra long, upwards of a jump, 50. 4 left long, narrow, and turn 3 right long. Opens of a crest, Into 5 left long, tightens 4. 50. 6 right, extra long, into 6 left. Into 6 right, into 5 left, opens extra long. Into 6 right. Into 6 left, extra long, 100. 6 left, opens over crests, 30. 6 right, into 5 left, 80. Keep middle of a long crest, into 6 right, into 5 left long, tightens 4. 50 after finish, 6 right long, tightness to stop. Well done.
Well, without the rain there and against all odds, it looks like we gained time. I'm glad this car only has 100 horsepower. If I was doing that in a modern car, that would be the most terrifying thing on earth. It already felt like I was going too quick. So we actually led that stage by 12 or 13 seconds. Not enough to make up what we lost in the first. But the lighting in that was way different. I mean, there was light. It was very overcast. I noticed the parts where we went into heavy tree cover that things got very, very dark, which was cool. The adjustment in the way the lighting works in this one compared to the previous games is very striking, which I like. And Samira, you're breaking the car. Bayo says this makes you want to get back into some Forza Horizon 4. I love the rallying in Forza Horizon 4. It is way more forgiving than this, though. This thing, even though I'm on the controller, like, there's times when it feels like the car is getting pulled into ruts on the tarmac or dirt or whatever I'm in. Especially if you get close enough to be where the side is. It's almost like the track is taking you for a ride in a bit. But luckily, this car is not heavy. It's front-wheel drive, which helps me a lot in the turns. And again, we're not going fast, despite what it may look like on the stream. Because this car is basically the slowest car in the game for babies. Or at least, it was hot in the 70s, but maybe not now. Our splits, though, the first run I wasn't too hot, but split 2 really made some headway. And then again in split 4. Again in 5, and it looks like in 7 I made good time. Not so hot on split 8, but whatever. So we also get damage reports for all the drivers in the field. It looks like I took a broken headlight when I hit that one dirt hump towards the end, minor body damage. Looks like the Italian guy in 10th place actually hit somebody that was standing by the thing. Number 12 jump started. He had a punctured tire. There's brake wear for the 8th place guy. So yeah, there's all these different ways that damage can happen if things don't go your way, and you get reports on the whole field. Ajax, I would love to play this with a force feedback wheel and metal pedals and all that stuff, and VR. So currently this game is not going to ship with VR support, but Codemasters has promised that it is coming in a patch for the Oculus Rift sometime this summer. The first Dirt Rally has VR support, and it is the killer app for VR in my opinion. I had the Oculus Rift in-house for a bit and got to try it, and it was pretty awesome. Yeah, the original Dirt Rally is pretty punishing with it, but that's what makes it good. The more time you put into it, the sense of reward feels much greater, and there may be a few other titles that you've got something more realistic, maybe R Factor or iRacing. I'm not really sure how dedicated their rally simulations are. But we're through 2 stages of this rally, and things could be worse, you know. So we can watch a replay from the event, continue. Let's see what the replay system looks like. I haven't played with that yet. Maybe we can find something cooler. Maybe it makes my run look cooler than it actually was from the inside of the car.
6 right long, 30. 6 left of a jump, opens of a jump long.
The skyboxes in this look really good. Yeah, Squires, we got cockpit. I was in car for the entire stage. Although I've got the one where it doesn't show the wheel, so I can see a little bit more in front of me. The sounds of the engines have got a big upgrade from the first one as well. So let's jump into the next stage and see what's up. Maybe we'll get some sunshine. Although it's Poland, I probably can't ask for too much. This looks like a pretty easy rally, only 6 miles. It only goes upwards or elevates 23 feet. So we have the option to repair our vehicle after I broke the headlight and beat up the body on one side, it looks like. It lets us spin around and see. So if that taillight is busted, I didn't knock it out of the chassis. So that's not bad. Let's see what options we get. Ultimately, only bodywork. So I can choose to have it fixed, but it's going to cost me 5 minutes. Which would not be cool since I'm now up at the top. I can quick fix, but the part will have to be replaced after this rally. So I'm just going to go without it because, as we can see, the bodywork is not affecting our performance in any meaningful way, so it's not worth taking that time penalty to get it fixed. Now, if this is a case where I blew my brakes out or we had engine trouble, you know, we'd have to take the time to fix it. Looks like our headlight we can choose to replace. It takes 6 minutes, and I'm not going to do that either. I hear it raining, though, so hopefully it's not too dark. We can choose different tires. It looks like the tires I have are worn down already after only 2 stages. I'm not sure about that. We can carry spare tires with us in case I blow one out during a stage. Yeah. Of course, it's raining. I might want a decent set of tires. I don't know. Of course, for the rest of the rally, that's the only tire change you get. But after 2 rounds, maybe this is only a 4-1. I don't know. We'll see.
Starts 80. Don't cut. 4 left. Good luck. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. 80. Don't cut. 4 left. 30. Turn unseen 2 left around Dale. Cobbles. Don't cut 3 right. 3 left and 1 right tightens around Dale. Cobbles. 30, 1 right, don't cut 2 left. 40, turn 2 left around Bale Tarmac. Keep left over 160. Turn unseen, don't cut 3 right long, tightens 2. 30, flat left long. 30. 6 left long, 50, give a jump, 50, 6 left long, 50, 6 right long, opens of a jump, the long crest and flat, 6 right, opens of a jump, into 6 left, tightens of a crest, into 6 right of a crest, to keep middle of a crest, and flat right, 100, of a jump, 50. 6 right, opens of a crest, 50. 5 right. 60. Keep left of a crest, 30. 5 right long. Opens of a crest, into 6 left long, caution, tightens 3 of a crest. Tightens into bump jump, into 4 right. 50. Keep middle of a crest jump, 80. 6 right of a crest, bumps. 6 left of a crest, slow, 30. 4 right long, 120. Left of a crest, into flat right of a crest, into 4 left, opens of a crest, into 6 left long, tightens of a crest, into 4 right long, into 6 left of a crest jump, 100, flat left of a jump, extra long, to keep middle of a 170, 6 right, 50, flat crest and 6 left long of a crest, into 6 right, opens of a crest, into 6 left long of a crest, 100, turn 4 right, into 5 left, into 2 right, tightens tarmac, into 5 left, caution 100, chicane, 1 right entry, 1 left, 30, turn don't cut 3 left long, opens 6, extra long, bump, into 6 right, tightens 5, gravel, 60, 4 left, tightens over crest past junction, 30, crest, 5 right long, over crest, and 6 right, 6 left long, caution, 30, 6 right, tightens over jump, 30, flat right of a long crest, into 6 left long of a crest, into 6 right long of a crest, tightens 5, to crest, and 4 left, opens, slow, 80, turn, 3 right of a crest, 80, 6 left, opens, 80, 4 left, tightens, 3, into 6 right long of a crest, caution slow, 50, crest into 2 left tightens, into 4 right long of a crest, 50, keep middle of a jump, 120, turn unseen, 3 right tightens, opens, to tarmac, 6 left of a crest long, opens 80, 5 right of a dip, finish into 6 left, to stop, well done.
Well, that was going well until the end there when I kept running off the road. Visibility was a little rough there, even though we had daylight.
That felt good, but let's check the times.
Yeah, so you're saying don't cut certain corners you can cut to gain time or better position. Other ones may have dips that you can't see on the lead in, or maybe they have rocks in the cutout ditch part. They can tear the car up. Sometimes they have visible obstructions like the big white and red stripe boulder things. The other parts, for those that aren't familiar with rally, they're calling out are the numbers for the turns. So the toughest turn you have is a hairpin, which is basically a full change of direction. Number 1 turns are pretty much hard right angles. And then it goes from 1 up to turn 6, I think. With 1 being the right angle turn and 6 being just a slight deviation from a straight line. The guy attempts to call them out before you get to it so you know how to have the car positioned and run at speed without having to focus on a map or anything like that. And generally, you know, turn 4 at any rally stage is going to be the same angle all the time. He'll also call bumps, hills, things like that to know, because sometimes you lose traction hitting humps and stuff like that. So, you know, co-driver is just trying to keep you from blowing it completely, like I kind of did that round. 6th place is still better than 30th place though, right? For the total event, we were in 7th place. We have a total run of 1951. We're still not horribly long way away from the leader. It's less than a minute. So we got, I don't know how many events left in this championship. Still in Poland, stage 4 is 10 miles long and has not much of an elevation change. So this could be rough. No rain,
Starts
but
flat left, 50,
not a whole
turn,
lot of daylight
6 right
left
to the
either.
crest, don't cut. Good luck. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Flat left, 50, turn 6 right of a crest, 6 left, 50, flat middle of a crest, 80, keep middle of a jump, 50, 4 right narrow, 80, keep middle of a jump, 50, 6 left of a jump long, tightens of a crest, jump, 120, keep right into 5 left long, narrow over bump, into 6 right, 80, for the long crest into 6 left, tightens past junction, 30, 4 right narrow over crest, don't cut 5 left, opens long into 6 left, 30, 4 right long, tightens of a crest, 50, don't cut 4 left, into 6 right, into 6 left long, 30, 6 right of a crest, opens extra long into slow, 6 left long of a bump, into 3 right of a crest bump, into 4 left long into turn 1 right, opens long, tarmac, don't cut through rails, keep right of a 30, turn 1 right, opens of a crest gravel, 50, 5 left, into flat right of a crest, opens long, tightens of a jump, into 5 left of a crest, tightens very long, into 6 right, 50, 4 right, extra long, opens flat of a crest, into 6 left, into 6 right, into caution, 5 left of a jump, 50, 6 left, very long, tightens of a bump, 50, 4 right long, into slow, 6 left of a of a crest, 30, turn, 1 left, don't cut. 30, 6 left, 100. 3 right long, tightens lobs outside. Opens of a crest, 50. Tight, 6 left of a crest, extra long of a junction, 30. Keep middle of a jump, into 3 left long tightens, 80. Flying right of a crest, extra long, 30. 3 right long, opens, 80. 5 left of a crest, extra long, caution, tightens 3. Into 4 right long. Into 4 left. Into 4 right, don't cut, 120. Crest, into 5 left tightens, into 4 right long, of a junction, middle, 6 left, extra long, 170. Caution, 5 right long, tightens 4. Slow 50, turn unseen, 1 right. Opens, extra long of a crest, 160 of the bumps. 4 left, extra long, tightens turn, 5 left. Opens, 80. 4 left and bail, don't cut. 30, turn unseen, 2 left around bail, cobbles. Don't cut 3 right, 3 left and 1 right tightens around bail, cobbles. 30, 1 right, don't cut 2 left. 40, turn 2 left around bail, tarmac. Keep left over 160. Turn unseen, don't cut 3 right long, tightens 2. 30, flat left long. 30, 6 left long, 50, over jump, 50, 6 left long, 50, 6 right long, opens of a jump. To long crest and flat, 6 right, opens of a jump. Into 6 left, tightens of a crest. Into 6 right of a crest. To keep middle of a crest and flat right, 100. Keep left of a jump, 50. 6 right, opens of a crest, 50. 5 right. 60. Keep left of a crest, 30, 5 right long. Opens of a crest, into 6 left long, caution.
This is not good.
Opens of a crest, into 6 left long, caution, tightens 3 over crest. Tightens into bump jump, into 4 right. 50. Keep middle of a crest jump, 80. 6 right of a crest, bumps. 6 left of a crest, slow 30. 4 right long, 120. Left of a crest, into flat right of a crest, into 4 left. Opens of a crest, into 6 left long, tightens of a crest, into 4 right long. Into 6 left of a crest jump, 100. Flat left of a jump, extra long to keep middle of a 170. Six right. 50, flat crest, and 6 left long of a crest. Into 6 right. Opens of a crest. Into 6 left long of a crest. 100. Turn 4 right. Into 5 left. Into 2 right. Tightens tarmac. Into 5 left. Caution 100. Chicane. 1 right entry. 1 left. 30. Don't cut 3 left long. Opens 6 extra long. Bump. Into 6 right. Tightens 5. Gravel. 60. 4 left. Tightens over crest past junction. 30. Crest and 5 right long of a crest. And 6 right. 6 left long. Caution 30. 6 right. Tightens of a jump. 30. Flat right of a long crest. Into 6 left long of a crest. Into 6 right long of a crest. Tightens 5 to crest. And 4 left. Opens. Slow 80, turn 3 right of a crest. 80. 6 left. Opens 80.
That was bad.
4 left. Tightens 3. Into 6 right long of a crest. Caution slow 50. Crest into 2 left tightens. Into 4 right long of a crest. 50. Keep middle of a jump. 120. Turn unseen. 3 right tightens. Opens. To tarmac. 6 left of a crest long. Opens 80. 5 right of a dip. And finish into 6 left. To stop. Well done.
I can't believe I made that much time driving that garbage. Car is torn up though. Front left is in bad shape. Overheating. All my temps are through the roof.
We might have won that stage.
Something's wrong with the suspension on the front left. It's 100% my fault. I can't believe the time we made. I don't know what the other cars are doing. We even took an 8-second penalty on that flip and still won that stage. We must have had strong splits. Yeah, our split 2 was dominant. Split 3 was pretty good. Split 4 also very good, actually. We blew it on split 5. That must have been the car flip. We made up time pretty well. Split 7 was absolutely excellent. Yep, called it. I knew the temperature, something was wrong. Might have busted the radiator up. More body damage, another broken headlight. Some of these guys had really bad luck here in the bottom. All these French people. Does anybody know the name of Samir's co-pilot? I need to know how to address you guys. The one guy that got a new co-driver, Samir, drove him away. He ran him off. So we picked up 20 seconds in that thing, and that moved us from 7th to 4th place, which is very good. Had it not flipped the car, we might have been on a podium here. I want to look at this replay and see how this stage looked. I was so fast, it must look good on the replay, right?
Don't go through bales. Keep right on a 30, turn 1 right.
Some of these camera angles
Opens
are
of a
great.
crest, gravel. 50, 5 left. Into flat right. Caution, 5 left of a jump, 50. 6 left, very long, tightens of a bump, 50.
You can see now which of the headlights I broke when the camera shows the front of the car. I like that attention to detail. Both of the front 2 lefts are broke now.
Tight, 6 left of a crest, extra long of a junction, 30. Keep middle of a jump.
Makes me wonder, can we set the camera to just the front 2 guys?
Crest, extra. Long, opens 80. Left of a crest, extra long, caution, tightens 3, into 4, right long. Crest, into 5 left, tightens, into 4, right long, over junction, middle, 6 left.
It's very, very cool. So in Dirt Rally 1, you couldn't download other Ghosts and watch the replays. I wonder if you can do it in this one. I'll have to check, because that would be very cool if I could watch people who were not garbage at driving and just ride on the bumper cam on a world record run in a car that was actually fast. Yeah, Ajax, it looks like they did the lip animation for the co-driver, which is unnecessary but a great attention to detail. Looks like the boys back at the lab have unlocked engine research level 2. So Rally 2 takes us to New Zealand. It looks like we get to leave Poland and might actually experience sunshine. Rally 3 is in, is that Northern Africa? Then we go to either Brazil or Chile. What is, no, Argentina. I just don't know how to read a map. Australia for the 5th, and then the 6th stage takes us to what looks like Maine. I don't know the name of these places or if they're real or not. But anybody that's interested in rally or might be watching this wanting to know more, there's a great series on YouTube that's run and financed by Subaru. It's called Launch Control. It follows the Subaru rally teams as they run through their seasons, and the editing, camera work, production value, all that's very, very good. It's fun to watch even if you're not hardcore about you know, the sport. It's just they're entertaining, very well filmed, and I recommend search them out if you hadn't seen them already. So in the championship run across these 6 events, currently sitting in 4th place, which is not bad. Wonder if we can save where we are here and go see if I can find a custom run, try to show you guys a faster vehicle, or at least see how fast we can tear something up here. The custom event will let us get into a modern car on a dicier track. ultimately, what we just did there in that first event was baby's first rally with training wheels. Very low speed car, easy to drive. Although I started to kind of get the hang of it there towards the end of the back too. Even though I flipped the car, I was feeling it at the times when the thing wasn't being flipped. So I think you can do these challenges so long as you own a vehicle that's in the class of the challenge. So I can't run this daily AI challenge because I don't own a Rally GT car. Yes, you need to purchase a vehicle, but I don't think 61,000 is enough to buy a Rally GT. Yeah, so 400,000 for me to get the Camaro, 440 for the Aston Martin, 360 for the Mustang. Those would be cool though. I've never driven a Rally GT car in a game. I like the idea though. Oh, it says we can test drive them though, so might as well try this. Let's try this Corvette, or not Corvette, the Camaro out. We don't have to pay, right? We can try gravel, wet, tarmac. Let's run on dry gravel and see what the deal is. Going to New Zealand. Oh, there's a few turns in that rally, eh? Right along the bottom side of this mountain along the coast. And the game has hard crashed. Well, it is technically a bit early. Let's see if we can get this thing back up and running for you guys. At least it was nice enough to take a dump outside of the actual race. Again, we're on Dirt Rally 2.0. This is the Steam version. It launches next week, if I'm not mistaken. Because advertising it right after a hard crash is the best way to go about it. Let's see if we still got our progress yet. We still have our money for winning the championship, so it looks like that all saved to the cloud, which is good. We'll try testing this car out. Let me just go to the store and see what's up.
In the garage, you can view the vehicles that you own, take a test drive, or buy and sell the cars that are available to you.
All right. Which car are you looking at? The Delta or the Stratus? Oh, I'm sure they've got those. The 80s B-Class? Is that what you're referring to? Yep, there's your Stratus. Buy a used one. Or an 05. The Cosworth Escorts. There's your Lancia Delta as well. Used, how much is this? Only 200,000? That's not terrible. We win a few more events, we can buy one of these. I'd love to try one of these modern Fiestas. Some of them are turboed, some of them are naturally aspirated. Oh, that's a different car. I'm an idiot. Get the 95 Subaru Impreza. And then we've got the modern STIs. Lancer Evo from the mid-2000s. Multiple Fiestas. Citroens. Mitsubishi Space Star. There's those Rally GTs you looked at. That little buggy should be fun. There's the 199 Subaru. This is one of the cars that's featured in that launch control show on YouTube I was talking about. Lots of cool cars to choose from here, so I'm not gonna buy any of them because I don't have the money, but we'll do some test driving. You guys want to see that Stratos first, or the... what's the other one? The Stratus or the Delta? Let's take a look at the Delta. Let's just see. We'll test drive it on dry gravel. Hopefully we don't crash. Compared to the rally we just did in Poland, this one looks brutal. On the other hand, we'll be able to see because the sun's out and it's not oppressively cloudy all the time.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. One right, very long. Opens 30. One left tightens. 30. Left, don't cut. Into 3 right. Into caution, don't cut. 3 left. 50 over crest. 1 right tightens. Opens into turn unseen, don't cut 1 left tightens. And 3 right, into 2 left, into 3 right, opens into 1 left tightens. And turn 3 right.
The handling on this is wild.
Turn immediate for left of a crest, opens long, don't cut tightens 2, into cut maybe 4 right, 30, 3 left, into 3 right, opens 30, to stop, brother.
The recovery from taking a bad angle in this car is insanely improved compared to that old front-wheel drive Lancia, but yeah, it's to be expected. It's probably one of the craziest rally cars in history, the Delta there. As far as tuning, oh yeah, we got to get really, really granular with all our changes here. And if it's like the first dirt rally, there was Steam Workshop support where people could upload their record run tunes that anyone could download and use, which is very, very cool. I'm not going to mess with any of this stuff because I only make things worse. We can choose tires, hard tires. Of course, we could take the soft tires. I mean, we're at a test drive. We don't own this thing. Let's just tear it up.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. 1 right, very long. Opens 30. 1 left tightens. 30.
There's what I was expecting.
30. 4 left, don't cut. Into 3 right. Into caution, don't cut. 50 over crest, 1 right tightens. Opens into turn unseen, don't cut 1 left tightens.
These tires.
Front right puncher and 3 right. Into 2 left. Into 3 right. Opens into 1 left tightens. And turn 3 right. Into turn immediate for left of crest. Opens long, don't cut tightens 2. Into cut maybe 4 right. 30. 3 left. Into 3 right. Opens 30. To stop.
Alright, so the soft tires, the grip off the line is insane. Obviously there in that run, it got wild right off the bat. Let's see how this looks.
1 left tightens. 30.
Oh, we got saved by a really, really tough fence there. We probably should have went through that.
4 left, don't cut.
It's Crusher 87. Yeah, this is difficult, just like the original Dirt Rally, but also very rewarding. This car is amazing. Also, now that we're not on wet gravel, we're kicking up so much more dust.
Left tightens.
Stiggy10, thanks for the follow.
Front right puncher.
Ajax, I agree that I'm not ready for this jelly. Although I would like to take that car for a spin on the Poland legs where the track didn't have many crazy turns. But first, let's see what one of these modern ones runs like. Maybe one of the Fiestas, or we can try that Mustang. Let's try. We're going to Spain on the dry tarmac with this GT Mustang Rally. Oh, that road looks amazing on top of the mountain here. We were on the bottom of the mountain in the New Zealand run. And because we are totally beating this car up like a rental, we'll go with soft tires. We don't need the durability.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. 6 right, 100. 3 left, 150. 2 left, extra long, tightens. Into 3 right, don't cut. Opens over crest. Into 5 right long, opens 30, 2 right long. Into 3 left, 30, 4 left. Don't cut 1 right. Opens over crest.
Is that the
Into
supercharger
2 right.
making that whirring noise?
Don't cut 2 left long. Opens and tightens. Into 5 right over crest. Extra long. Caution. Tightens 2 long. Water temperature is getting really high. It could ruin the engine. Into 6 right, into 2 left long. Opens over crest. 6 right, into cut 5 left. Opens 150. 2 right, opens 4, extra long, 50. 4 left, tightens 3 over bridge, 30. 4 left long, opens, into 5 right, 100. To stop, well done.
Mustang is in a Mustang. I like that in one stage, without me running off the road, that I might have blown the radiator out and wrecked the rest of the car. Graphically, though, the different areas, this is the first time seeing Spain in the game. It looked very, very good. Adjusting the tarmac like that is a wild difference, though. And I was driving like an idiot. Yeah, I'm playing with a controller. I don't have a wheel currently. Trying to think. Somebody said they wanted to see the RS2000 Escort. Crusher 87's asked for that one. Isn't here? We can test drive that for sure. You got the RS4000 Cosworth. There's the RS200. We want to take this out on some wet gravel, wet tarmac, wet gravel, and we try that. We're going back to New Zealand. And we'll put the soft tires on this one as well. As you can see from the screen space reflections there in the gravel, we've got standing water all over the road. Interior is very well modeled. Let's give it a dual try. Prepare to see me run this right into the wall.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. One right, very long. Opens 30. One left tightens. 30. 4 left, don't cut. Into 3 right. Into caution, don't cut. 3 left. 50 over crest. 1 right tightens. Opens into turn unseen. Don't cut. 1 left tightens. And 3 right, into 2 left, into 3 right, opens into 1 left tightens, and turn 3 right, into turn immediate 4 left of a crest, opens long, don't cut, tightens 2, into cut maybe 4 right, 30, 3 left, into 3 right, opens 30, to stop, well done.
That car handles like a dream compared to the Mustang. I didn't do that great either, but yeah, that Ford's nice. Crusher, thanks for the follow. Hopefully that was what you were looking for. I don't know that I was the Stig there, but that's a fun car to drive in the wet slot. It was letting me get away with some bad angles there and some poor throttle control.
Into 3 right.
Let's see what it looked like from the outside.
Caution, don't cut. 3 left. 50 over crest. 1 right tightens. And turn 3 right. Over crest.
No, but I think the Quattro is in. I think we saw that when we were going through the list, or maybe there aren't any Audis in this. It's not on the list of stuff to buy, maybe a licensing issue. I've definitely run that car multiple times playing Forza with buddies. Nope, we have a few. They're here. It's just maybe not the Group B one. We can run the new one though. What class is this in? RX Supercar. Is this Rallycross only? And the Joker lap is the long one. Okay, that was awesome. Car is crazy. Track is cool, but I noticed on my second run through, the dust I'd kicked up on the first lap was still standing for the second. So if we do these rallycross here and there's multiple cars, the visibility should be very, very cool. I don't know how computationally expensive the standing dust is on performance or anything, but that is very, very, very cool. I wonder if there's a way I can mess with these cars without just doing the test drive. I go off to the custom event. So the historic bit is where you choose a car and a class and it guides you through. Looks like just fixed events. So you have Classic Rally, the 80s, B-Class, Modern Classics, and Present Day. To unlock each one, you need to have a podium finish in the previous class. Classic Rally, you have your choice of H1, H2, or H3. Looks like in H3 you can take the Datsun 240Z, that would be pretty cool. The original Ford Escort in the H2 Cup, Fiat 131. The Renault Alpine is in that one as well, Opel Kadett. So the first rally on this is in Poland and the second one in New Zealand. Let's see what the custom run looks like. See if I can take a modern Fiesta into the Polish rally. Create a custom championship. Let's add an event to it. So we had Argentina, which we haven't seen yet, I don't think. Australia, we haven't seen. We have seen the first part of Hawke's Bay in New Zealand. We've been through all of Poland. We've only test driven in Spain, and we have New England. Then we have Belgium, which is Rallycross, Canada Rallycross, English Rallycross, France, and we could go to hell in Norway. Lots of Rallycross tracks, I like that. So tell you what, I wanted to see what the crazy car looked like in Poland to begin with. Pressure, we haven't done anything yet. You joined us pretty early. We just did the first career event and the old Lancia in Poland, and then you pretty much joined up. Right now I'm just investigating the custom stuff. So first I wanted to take one of the modern super fast cars to that Polish rally since it was so straight. Or we take Group B's in. So R5, that's modern rally, right? Or we take the R4s, that way we get the STI in there. Yeah, let's try R4. We'll take the STI in, and we've got mostly straight stage in Poland. And then we'll add a stage. Okay, so it just lets us choose the Polish stuff. So the stage we want, we'll try the really fast one, daytime heavy rain. No, we don't want that. Dusk, night, okay. Let's try daytime on a clear dry, short service intervals. Let's confirm that. And we'll run this custom championship. And we'll take the STI. Let's look at the liveries here. Not too bad. Take the orange one. Okay, but after we do this STI in Poland, we'll do the Opel. And we'll go to a different country we hadn't seen yet, maybe Australia. So we ran through this stage earlier in the 1970s Lancia. We saw that with the training wheels on, it was still kind of, at least for me playing, I was scared how fast I was going. So now we're going to add about 80 miles an hour on top of that and see how much scarier it gets.
and turn 1 right tightens gravel into 4 left long. Good luck. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. And turn 1 right tightens gravel into 4 left long, 30. 4 right long, tightens over crest, into 6 left, 50. Crest, 100, past junction, 5 right, into 6 left long. 6 right over crest, jump, 150. 6 right, extra long, into narrow, 5 left. 30. 6 right, extra long, tightens. Into 6 left. 6 right. 50. Left long, 50. 3 right long, opens over crest, into slow, 6 left long, tightens turn, 3. 30. 5 right long, 60. Flat left of a jump, 30. 6 left long, opens of a jump, extra long, opens of a jump, 50, 6 right, into 6 left of a crest jump, into 5 right long, tightens 4, 30, 6 right, into 4 left, tightens of a crest, into 6 right, very long, 30, keep right of a jump, into 6 left, extra long, tightens 4, into 4 right, and 4 right, into 4 left long, tightens turn 3, opens over crest, into 4 right.
I'm sorry, all those people.
6 left, 80, into 4 right, and 6 left, 80, 4 left, slow 70, turn unseen, 1 right. Tarmac, 300. Keep right, into turn, 1 left, between bales. 6 right, opens 80. Flat crest, slow 60, 3 left long, tightens turn 1, don't cut. 40, gravel, 5 right over crest, extra long. Open 6 of a jump long. Into caution 40, 3 left over crest. Opens. Into 6 right long over crest. Into 6 left long, opens, keep middle of a big jump, 30. 6 right of a crest, into immediate 6 left, 100 over jumps, 4 right long, tightens, opens of a crest, into 3 left, keep right of a 30, 6 left, 30, 5 right, into 6 left long, opens of a finish, 80, to stop.
So that car is a little bit too much for me to handle right now. Rutsnum 25. This is not yet out on PC, but it will be
How did the
next
car
week,
feel in that stage?
or maybe this
Do you
weekend.
want to
I have
make
to look
any
at the exact
setup
date.
changes at the next service?
Somehow I wasn't the worst car. Oh no, I was the worst car. By a good bit there. But you know, that's on me for being garbage. Yeah, that car is crazy. I'm not at all able to drive something that cool. We finished a championship. That car is busted. So, somebody mentioned up above they want to see an Opel. We need to take one to a country we haven't been to yet. Argentina, that looks pretty dusty. We'll go there. Let's see what classes we got the Opel. We got an Opel Kadett in H2 rear-wheel drive. We got an Asconia in H3. An Opel Adam R2 in R2 class. And I think that's all of them in the game, yeah. Was that Crusher that wanted the Opel? Let's keep it semi-okay. Let's try the Ascana 400. So let's see... different stages we've got. We got two. Oh, we had a lot of stages in Argentina. Oh my lord. That one looks slightly less deadly. Let's try dusk, sunset, cloudy, dry surface. And we'll take the Opel. What's up, Sir Robin Hood? Welcome to the stream. We're at Camino de Acantilados y Rocas in the Catamarca province of Argentina. Expect dust. We're here at sunset. We're gonna have dry conditions, and oh my lord, I'm definitely going into that wall. These people could die. Let's get in this car. So yeah, what's the worst that could happen? I mean, I could do a shakedown in practice, but let's just get out there and make it happen. I'll try taking this a little easy. We'll see what happens.
Starts 30, 4 left opens 50, keep right of a jump maybe, into 6 left, good luck. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. 34 left, opens 50. Keep right of a jump maybe, into 6 left, 30. Slow 4 left, into unseen 1 right. Opens. Keep right over 80. Unseen 4 left, 30. 5 left. 60 over bumps, caution, 1 left, unseen. Into unseen, hairpin right, narrow. Into unseen, hairpin right, narrow. Into 5 left, 30. 4 right, into 3 left, into 2 right tightens. 30. Cut, 3 left long tightens, into hairpin left, unseen. Keep left over 30, caution don't cut, 4 right. 4 left, into unseen, 1 right small cut. 4 left, keep right over 30, caution unseen, hairpin left. Into unseen, hairpin right, opens, into 4 right, into unseen, open hairpin left, opens, into open hairpin right, opens, into 3 right of a crest, into 4 left, into 1 right tightens.
That's not good.
right over 30. 3 left long, tightens 2. Opens over crest. Into 5 left, into 4 right. Into 4 left long bumpy, 30. Slow 2 right long, tightens into open hairpin left. Into 4 right over bump. Into caution, 5 left, 30 over bad bumps, unseen hairpin right. 30. 6 right, 50.
Oh no. I hope you guys weren't counting on me. I just bought a ticket to see Jesus. I'll tell him hey for you guys. Wow. Kind of want to see a replay of that.
Left, into 1 right tightens. Into 4 left long bumpy, 30. Slow 2 right long, tightens into open hairpin left.
Slayer Bill, sometimes you have to let God take the wheel. Which is what we did. And as soon as he took the wheel, he decided that we need to go see him. It was the best we could do. Alright, let's get out here and maybe try to find a less deadly stage to hit Australia. That could be fun. Let's see, what class do we want to take? Get back in that Group B. I know those are a lot of fun. We tested that Quattro earlier. It was the Delta we were in, I think. We can take the Quattro out, though. Group B, I mean, I'm going to kill myself either way. It doesn't really matter. Once we leave the Stage 1 training cars. JADAX, however I say that, less deadly Australia. I mean, it's not like this game has physics modeling for scorpions and blowfish or whatever they're going to kill us. If I die here, it's because I ran myself off the road. So we have a mountain climb. We run through farms at full speed. That could be cool. Descending from the mountain, climbing a ridge. We have some plains. So it looks like Australia has got a big mix of stuff to do, which is very cool. There's a mountain pass full of tight turns. Let's, what we got here? The ridge descent. There's a fort. Let's try running through the forest, but let's do it when the sun is actually out. We'll do it cloudy with a wet surface in a Group B. We say we're going to take the Quattro. It's got the classic livery there. We'll run with that. You want to turn off the turn symbol? It's just distracting. We can do that. I'll just have to rely on Samir, my co-pilot. How much elevation change on this one? Nice looking environment so far. So let's go game settings and HUD. Co-driver calls. I think that's the one that will remove the turns. Of course, I could just kill the entire HUD. That would be more immersive. We'll see what happens. This is on PC.
Starts flat right over crest 30, 4 right long tightens. Good luck.
Currently using an Xbox controller. I don't have a force feedback wheel handy at the moment.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. 60 over crest, into 4 right long tightens, into keep left over crest. Caution 30, 5 right long tightens, 3 over crest. 60. Over narrow bridge, 4 right. Into 5 left over crest, very long tightens, opens. Into 6 right over crest. 30. 5 left. 30. 5 right. Tightens 3 long. Into 4 left over crest. 30. 4 right long over crest. Into 5 left over dip. Into jump. 30 over bump, still on crest. 30, 5 left. Into 5 right long tightens. Into 5 left over crest. Into 5 right. And flat left, 60. Flat of a jump maybe. 100, turn, square right, tarmac. 30. 5 left of a crest, into 4 right, opens of a crest, into 3 left, tightens toe, into 2 right long, into 3 left long of a crest, into 4 right long, into 6 left, opens of a jump maybe, into flat right, 30, 5 left, extra long of a crest, the front through grid and big jump 200, tarmac, 4 right long tightens, gravel, into 3 left long tightens, 30, 6 right of a jump, 50, 6 right long, tightens 5, into 4 left of a crest, tightens, into 5 right, 80, middle of a crest, tarmac, slow 30, turn square left, 80, middle of a crest, 30. Flat crest, into flat right, 80 of a grid, to gravel, 30, 4 right long tightens, into 6 left of a crest, into 4 right long, tightens of a crest, 30. Tarmac, 2 left, tightens of a bridge, 80. Gravel, 3 right long, opens to keep middle of a crest. 30, keep middle of a crest, then slow 30, turn square out. 30 over bumps, 4 left of a crest, into 5 right, into 5 left of a crest, into 5 right of a grid, into 5 left of a crest, 6 right of a bump, 30, flat crest into 6 left long, 50, gate, and 5 right of a crest long, 30, crest, 30, keep middle of a crest, 50, 6 left and very long of a crest, 50, crest, and 5 right long, opens of a crest, 150. Over grid, over finish.
I never
How did
really
the
blew
car
it
feel
there,
in
but
that
that felt
stage?
good. That
Do you want to
car
make any
is
setup
insane.
changes
I
at the
never
next
got the
service?
throttle over 30 or 40%. But that wasn't too bad. Well, I guess it was. We finished in 20th place. Yeah, I'm not talented. The other guy only beat us by half a second, though. Yeah, that sign knew what it's signed up for. Yeah, Apex, that car scares me to death. Like, if I held this controller any more tightly, it would turn into diamond. It's under a lot of pressure. Yeah, for those asking, this copy of Dirt Rally 2 is provided by the publisher, Press Key, for our website for streaming and review purposes. It releases, I believe, next week. PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC. Should be up to pre-order on Steam right now, if I'm not mistaken. It's also a deluxe edition, which I think gets you the season pass. They're supposed to be adding more cars and more stages at some point in the future. I don't know exactly what they are. I haven't looked into it. But, you know, is what it is. So, we still haven't seen all the countries yet, but Australia looks really great. That was just a daytime wet gravel surface on a mostly flat area. When I was looking through the options, like there were lots of mountain climbs and stuff like that, so there's lots to do here. So we'll complete this event and maybe we'll see what it looks like in North America. There's a New England rally. We'll see what their stages are like. Maybe stay in Group B or somewhere around there. I understand now why they stopped Group B, since everyone that drove them was going to kill themselves. Those cars are still amazing. So, what about New Zealand, Poland, Spain we'll definitely get back to. So we'll see New England. We can try the R2. Well, did we do the R2s before? I can't remember. We'll run that Focus, or Fiesta. So New England, it looks like everything's orange. I'm assuming we're in the fall. There's a hill sprint. Something runs by a lake. Another sprint. So this is just all very fast rallies here, it looks like. Nothing too technical as far as hard turns. There's a mountain descent. That could be fun. A lot of these are the same, just reversed up. Yep, we got some hairpins there. Just like 8 or 9 different stages here in New England. Let's do the mountain descent. You guys want to try? I guess it's up to me. I'm scared to death to drive at night. Either way. We do dusk, cloudy though. I have the stomach for that, maybe. Also, this is going to be amazing in VR once I get set back in. Luke plays. From what I can tell, there are not at least there was a Pikes Peak hill climb in Dirt Rally 1. As I understand it is not in this game because Gran Turismo got an exclusive license to the Pikes Peak hill climb. So won't be here in this game as far as I know. And it's just due to legal issues. So if the race is in New Hampshire, you'll be limited to racing in Subarus like the Launch Control YouTube series. Ajax says Group B and GTR Euro. When can we? Superseded, should we? Yeah. They're just pure death machines. So we have the Peugeot 208 R2, the Opel Adam R2, and we're going to take this Ford Fiesta out. I mean, it's a Fiesta. What's the worst that could happen, right? As I say before I run off a cliff. Some crazy liveries here. We'll take this sky blue or teal blue looking one. Yeah, hill climbs are cool. Pikes Peak was very, very awesome in Dirt Rally 1. It sucks that it's exclusive to one game now, but it is what it is. So we're going to Tom Bradyville. We're probably not far from Boston. And all the people with the cars, the fast cars. And where Ben Affleck is. So it's sunset, it's dusk. We got a beautiful cloud cover here. It's mostly dark. We're gonna need our headlights. We're gonna we wanna run those soft tires. I think it'll let us do that. I mean, I don't care. This is only one part rally for me, so we'll run the softies. I always pack a softie, if you know what I mean.
Starts 30, 6 right of a crest, long tight 4.
Alright guys, this is a big stage here. Pull out your softies.
Good luck.
Send good vibes my way. Is this the car where you can't see out the windshield? Of course it is. We've got that a-hole tent shade.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. 30. 6 right of a crest long, tightens 4. Into 5 left, into cut, 5 right, opens long, 30. 4 left long, opens 30, 4 left. And 5 left, extra long of a crest, tightens turn, 3 left, opens. And 6 left, into 5 right, 30, 6 left long, 30, 4 right long, opens 30, 4 left long, opens 50, 5 left, 30, 5 right long, tightens 4, 80. Keep middle of a crest, big jump to long crest, into 6 right, extra long, into 6 left, opens of a crest jump, 180. 6 right of a crest, jump, 120. Keep middle of a crest, jump, 50. 4 left of a crest, extra long, tightens of a crest. 6 right of a crest long, 120. Through narrow gate and turn 1 right. Opens through narrow gate and turn 1 left. Opens 200. 4 right, extra long. Opens 80. 3 left long. 100. 6 right, 120. 4 left long, opens 100. 1 right of a crest, 120. Keep left into don't cut, 4 right. 100. 6 right long, 50. 5 left long, don't cut. Slow 30. 6 right into turn unseen, heavy left. Opens 6 long. 150. 6 left, opens 150. Caution, slow, don't cut, 6 left long, 30, turn unseen, hairpin right. 120. 6 right long, tightens 5. Into 4 left of a crest jump. 100 of a crests. Finish into 4 left long, 50 to stop. How did the car feel in that stage?
On that stage was an absolute joy. Do you want to make any
setup changes at the next service?
It looked very, very good at Feldreit. Somehow we're still aggressively in last place. It's alright though. Let's see how that one looked. So Billy, you said it would be easier to see through a glory hole than the windshield of that car.
Extra long.
How do you know so much about glory holes? Welcome, Charles, to the stream. This game is like an enema of happiness. It's awesome. Bumble Gaming, thanks for the follow.
Right long, tightens 4, 80. Keep middle of a crest, big jump to long crest, into 6 right.
Hey Jax, with the hot sub. What a top boy. If you were here right now,
right of a crest long, 120.
I'll give you an open mouth kiss.
Through narrow gate and turn 1 right.
This is Dirt Rally 2. We had a bunch of new folks come in since the last time we looked at the menu, so after this replay, we'll dump into the menus and take a look at what we're messing with. This is the PC version from Steam.
Opens 80.
So we'll end this championship. Let's get into the menus. Once again, we're awarded the 20th place championship belt, as you always hope to get. All right, so the game was started for the first time before we did the stream here, or as we went on to the stream to start this afternoon. We started with an event in career mode for the 70s cars. We finished 4th place, I believe, using the Lancia. Got 61,000 credits, but this PC version and the options outside of the graphic stuff should be the same for the console ones that are coming out. I've been playing with all the assists turned off except for the windshield wipers, and we're allowed to have out of car views if I want, I guess. Yeah, those are all the assists and everything is off. As far as driving preferences, you can change your field of view. That may be a way to fix driving inside that Fiesta with the tiny little windshield. Squires making it drizzle, but you gotta watch out. We got the real drizzle king of Twitch Nuggets that's in the channel right now. Don't get him started. May give us a light dusting. So you can affect, or you can adjust the camera shake by default. It has max shake. I really noticed that we were in Argentina when the road was incredibly goddamn bumpy. Very, very apparent there. There's Slayer Bill. Oh, that's a little more than a drizzle. That's a hefty squirt of Twitch Nuggets there. Wow. He's asserting his dominance. He's put himself back into the power bottom position here on our Twitch leaderboard. Eggrolio still holding up at 101, Junktown at 100, Slayer Bill a power bottom of 11. But he is the Drizzle King, so is that, you know. Co-driver calls, looks like we can adjust when we have them called out. I don't know what resume countdown means. Subtitles, looks like we have Steam leaderboards, or we can compete with the console Losers. On-screen display, we looked at this a little bit before when we cut off the turn signals that were at the top middle of the HUD. You can disable the entire HUD if you want for full immersion. That's pretty cool. Otherwise, you can change your rear view mirror, the timer, the left-hand progress bar, notification feed, your instrument cluster, all that good stuff. Input, because we're only a keyboard and mouse and an Xbox controller, we don't have a whole lot of stuff to do here. Mostly this menu will be for when you're dealing with your force feedback steering wheel and your pedals and your shifter and all that. For the devices you have input reporting to find out if you've got weird dead zones or problems with the sticks, or if there's something wrong with your wheel. You can see now I'm using my stick left and right, and it gives me a good idea of how it's reading it, how far I have to push to activate the dead zone, things like that, which is very, very cool. The throttle, stuff like that works, the brakes with the analog triggers. And I don't really know much about it, but there is a device history, so I'm assuming that if you're swapping out multiple hardware configurations or doing testing, it will show you what you've had connected to the game previously. I'm assuming that would be of help to someone that goes through a lot of wheels. I don't know. I haven't been in that situation myself, but if any hardware companies are out there that would like to see a wheel on this channel or just feeling extra generous, get a hold of me. You can find me at Shacknews. Audio settings are what you'd expect. We got sliders for different types of stuff. You get a system EQ that changes the output for headphones, TV, or flat. You have a dynamic range thing. I have it turned for low for the stream because I figure most people watch Twitch using cell phones on the toilet, so there's no point in making something super dynamic to output. But you know, you got your basics here. Lastly, graphic settings are on the PC. For the sake of the stream, again, since most people are watching this on the toilet, I'm running a base resolution of 1080p, and then we're converting that down to 720/60 for the stream. The game does have variable refresh rate support, and you can lock it to whatever. Since my Windows desktop is running at 120, that's what it's showing here. But I'm running this in a 1080p window to send out to OBS for the stream. You change your anti-aliasing here, and you have temporal anti-aliasing enabled. It helps with the shimmer, the grass, the leaves, stuff like that. Under advanced graphics is where you get wild with all the individual options. You have an overall quality preset. Goes low, medium, high, ultra, and it adjusts all these things down here, you know, to give you a quick jump. So if you're the kind of person that likes games that allow you to have fine control over the visual presentation and what you do and don't like, you're really going to like Dirt Rally 2. So let's get rid of basics: shader detail, texture detail, reflection, screen space, shadows, night lighting, ambient occlusion, advanced ambient occlusion. I'm not really sure what the story is there. We have particle effects, which would be your dust and stuff we kick up in the smoke, advanced blending, weather, crowd, cloth, mirrors, vehicle details, track, object, trees, ground cover, skid marks, motion blur, god rays, chromatic aberration, bloom, lens flares, light streaks, and dust on the lens. So usually most PC players are kind of anal about which things they do and don't like as far as graphical effects. Some games are not super great about what they let you cut on and off. The first Dirt Rally let you mess a little bit, but it is very, very impressive to see this level of options offered to the end user. Might actually kill Bloom because I thought some of the stuff was a little bit crazy while I was racing. I'd have the option to leave it on for replays, though. That's very, very cool. Actually, it looks like most of these optional effects, like lens flares, dust, aberration, all that, can be still allowed in replays, so you get the really good-looking stuff after the race, but it's not going to get in your way when you're trying to set good times and stages. So that's very cool. Some of the stuff, like your shader options, your ambient occlusion, and things like that, if you change them, you have to reset the game. It doesn't take long because the game loads almost instantly, at least on the SSD I have it installed on. So that's very cool and glad to see. So people were worried about the quality of this port. It is fairly legit. The one thing I haven't tested, I don't have an ultra-wide hooked up at the moment, and I haven't made a custom resolution to see. The last game, though, supported 21:9, I believe. So I would expect Dirt Rally 2.0 to be no different in that category. Performance seems alright. The last game was famous for running on all sorts of machines with no problem. This game looks a lot better than Dirt Rally 1, and it has the hardware requirements to back that up. Playing here on a 9900K overclocked along with the 1080 Ti. And I was mostly playing at 1440p 120, although the frame rate would fluctuate between, 75 to 110 depending on what was going on. 4K 60 is mostly possible if I cut a few things down, which is, it's okay. I got to run a full ultra for everything, but Dirt Rally, the first game, I could get away with turning everything up and, running whatever resolution I wanted with no problem. But this one, obviously, way more graphically intensive. The materials look more real as far as steel, dirt, things like that. And obviously, the quality of the lighting is made a massive jump. So you're going to need a better video card, you need a better processor, and it's just the way it is. So let's get back into racing. That's why we're here, right? Do another custom championship, and let's visit a place again we haven't been. We've now scoped out Argentina, Australia, Poland, New Zealand, and New England. We haven't looked at all the stages in all these places. Of course, we haven't really been to Spain at all, so let's take a look and see what the deal is here. Vehicle class, maybe let's stick with something a little slower. This H2 should be okay. Let's see what we got here. Mountain passes. I don't speak Spain, so there's no telling what all this stuff says. I'm just going to assume that it's... Wow, that's a lot of turns. That's 8 miles. 6 miles. We'll take the 6 mile one. Ain't a big deal. Got a lot of hot turns there in the middle. That should be pretty good. Daytime, cloudy, wet surface. Let's run this in the rain. Let's see what the deal is. Again, we're going to Spain and H2 class. Got 8 drivers for this online event, or offline event. We also have the option to open this lobby up to other players, but we'll stay offline for now. Somebody was calling for the Peugeot 205 earlier. We might as well jump in. Front wheel drive and naturally aspirated 4-cylinder, making 175 horses. You guys need to let me know, what was your first car and did you try racing it? I want to know. I need to know. Also, what's the coolest thing you've done in a car? I mean, other than, use your fingers on people or had fingers used against you.
Starts 50, 6 left 30, 2 right open, 6 long. Good luck. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. 56 left 30. 3 right opens, 6 long. Into 1 left long. Into 3 right tightens. 50. 2 left long. 50. 4 right long. Into big cut, 5 left. Into 5 right long. Opens over crest into 5 left. Extra long. Into big cut, 5 right. 60, 6 left, opens 30, 6 left, into 5 right tightens, 50, 6 left, 150, 5 left, extra long, into 6 right, into cut, 5 left long, opens 100, 6 left, 50, 6 left over crest, slow 50, 2 right, into 2 left long, into 3 right, 4 left, into 6 right, extra long over crest, 60, 6 left long, tightens 4, into 6 right, left over 30, 3 right tightens. Into 4 left long, into caution, 3 right long, tightens 2. 100. 3.
That was bad. And the game paused.
30. 2 right long, opens over crest, 13, 4 left, into 5 right, into 3 left, opens 6, extra long, 30, keep left, into 2 right long, into 6 left, into 3 right long, opens, into 6 left, extra long, tightens 4, keep right over 50, 3 left tightens, into 4 right, 30, 1 left long, tightens, into 1 right, into 2 left, into 3 right, keep left over 50, 2 right long, tightens 1, tightens, into 4 left long, opens, 30, 2 left, into 2 right, into 2 left long, opens, 50, 5 right long, into 4 left long, into 3 right tightens, into slow, 5 left, into 1 right long, tightens, opens, into 6 left, extra long, tightens 1, and 2 left tightens, 2 right, into 3 left, into 4 right, keep left over 50, 2 right long, into 5 left, into 3 left tightens, 30, 5 right long, 30, 4 left long, opens over crest, 30, 6 left long, 30, 3 right long tightens, into caution, 6 left over crest, 3 right tightens, into 6 left, into 4 right tightens, into 3 left tightens, 30, 5 left, into turn, 2 left, into 5 right long of a crest, into 4 left long, into 4 right long of a crest, 30, 6 right, keep right about 80, 6 left cut, 150, 4 right, opens of a crest, into 4 left, extra long, opens, into 6 right long, 100, 6 right long, opens, to flat crest, into 6 right, 100, 6 left of a crest long, into 5 left of a crest, 50, 4 right long, into 5 left, keep left over 50, 4 right, opens, into 4 left long, opens of a crest, 100, 5 right long, opens 30, 4 right long, opens of a crest, 80, slow, 3 left. Opens 5 long, 50, 6 right of a crest, 100, 6 left, opens 100, flat long crest, 80, 5 right, extra long, 50, 6 6 left long of a crest, into 6 right long, right over 80, 6 left long, 100.
Crack that windshield.
Middle of a long crest, over finish, 80 to stop. Stage finished. Well done.
Slayer Bill, thanks for the drizzle. Hey, didn't finish in last, but that's mostly because the other guy blew his car up. That race is a lot of fun. That thing looks amazing. The reflections of the water on the road. Car was nice. I finished with high engine temperature and busted taillight. That's not a huge surprise. I probably sent a jagged rock right through my radiator. Let's see how the replay looked.
.60, 6 left, opens 30, 6. To 2 left long. Left. Keep left over 30, 3 right tightens. Into 4 left long, into caution, 3 right long, tightens 2.
Very much enjoying the replay system here. Let's go check out Australia officially outside of a test drive. Or not Australia, New Zealand. I'm an idiot. I'm dumber than a bag of hammers. Let's get back in that group B. I plan on killing myself here. The Quattro out the last time. Took the RS200 out once already. We haven't taken the MG Metro out or the... I think we only test drove the Delta. We haven't used the T16 205 yet, although we just were in a Peugeot. So let's take the MG Metro out. That could be fun. Oh, this is already beautiful.
Starts 40, 6 left, into 3 right long, opens 30. Good luck. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. 40, 6 left, into 3 right long, opens 30, 3 right long, tightens into sudden turn, 2 left, 50, 2 right long, tightens, into 3 left, into 3 right, 30, 4 left long, tightens slow, 30, 6 left, tightens, turn, 2 left, into 3 right long, tightens, 30, 4 left of a crest, ball cut maybe, 30, 3 right long, tightens, 2, 30, 3 left, 60, turn, 5 right, extra long, opens, flat of a crest, 80, 5 left of a jump, into small cut, 4 right long, into 6 left of a crest long, tightens 3, into 2 right, into 2 left long, tightens, into 5 right, tightens 4, extra long, tightens, into 4 left, and 3 left tightens, to keep right, into 6 left, and keep right into 5 left long, into 4 left tightens, 30, 4 right long, opens, 30, 5 right long, tightens of a bump, into 4 left long, tightens narrow, 100, 5 left of a bump, into unseen, 3 right long, opens, 30, keep right, into slight left and narrow, 4 right, into 6 left, and 3 left, don't cut to the crest, turn, 2 right long, opens of a crest, and keep left into 5 right, small cut, 30, 4 left long, opens 40, keep right of a jump maybe into 5 left long, 50, keep left into 5 right long, opens of a jump maybe, into 6 left of a jump long, into narrow, 6 right, into 5 left, extra long, opens, keep right of a big jump, to crest, into 6 left long, tightens, 70, keep left, into 5 right, very long, keep left into 5 right, very long, 50, 6 left, extra long, tightens, 3, 30,
I think we broke something.
Two right long, tightens, into 4 left, opens, into open hairpin, right long, opens, into 6 left, into 5 right, into 6 left long, tightens of a crest, into 5 right long, tightens, into unseen, 2 left, extra long, opens, into 4 right, small cut, into 4 left long, opens of a crest, into 6 right, 70, cut, left, 6 right, into 5 left long, over crest narrow, into 4 right, into 2 left tightens, into turn 3 right, 50, flat left of a jump, maybe narrow, 50 over finish, into 6 left to stop.
I mean, we got the car
How did the
across
car
the
feel
line.
in that stage? Do you want to make any setup changes at the next service?
Yeah, I doubt it's any worse for the wear. We finished ahead of that guy. Yeah, we did kind of do a barrel roll, didn't we?
Two right long tightens. Into 3 left. Into 3 right. 30. 4 left long, tighten slow 30. Cut 4 right long. Into 6 left of a crest long, tight. Into 2 left long, tightens. Into 5 right, tightens 4, extra long, tightens. Into 4 left.
I'm assuming that your co-pilot's always British because nobody else will be able to keep their cool with all this horrible driving I'm doing. On the other hand, as we go to place, I'm improving. That's 2 straight 19th places. You can't argue with the results. So let's see what this rallycross is about.
Welcome to the FIA World Rallycross Championship. Compete in this fast-paced motorsport against real-world drivers on their own turf, with plenty of door-to-door action.
I'm glad you're having a good time, Bill. Yeah, this game's pretty hot.
Set in the final
Once they add
stadium
VR support,
section of
it's
the
going to be
circuit of
nuts.
Barcelona, Catalonia, the Spanish World RX round makes
And one
use of
day,
the Grand
sometime
Prix
11 years in
circuit
the future,
with
you'll be able to play at 4K 144 of VR.
jump.
Fly Guy at 67,966. Appreciate the follow. Squires, on most rally stages, the cars are kept separate to keep people from killing each other. But Rallycross, I believe, will all be on at the same time.
Use the Joker lap to your advantage. You only need to take it once. If you miss it, you'll get a time penalty. Watch that first corner. Let's try and keep the car's condition optimal. Get ready for the lights. Careful, the wheels spin. Go, go, go. Your right front is punctured. Gone. Puncture, puncture.
And we lost that tire. Well, that was embarrassing. I really did the United States proud there by getting completely analed. Oh, still in 19th place. Nothing wrong with that. This guy must have sucked wolf nuts to be in 20th behind me. Don't say stuff mean like that. Thank you for making it drizzle, Slayer Bill. Well, I got a lot of practice before I start doing a Rallycross Championship. Uh-oh, the drizzle fight's happening. I know it's all love. Especially when I'm being akimbo drizzled by these competing nugget boys over here. I don't think, is there anything that we have not yet looked at? I guess
In
the staff menu
area, you can hire new team members or train up your existing crew.
So once I get money, I can buy more engineers. I can hire, ooh, I wonder if I can hire an Italian co-driver. This guy knows how to replace a wheel. He's not very good at anything else. We can train him. I guess I can't fire him. This lady seems to be good at everything. We've already been through the garage looking at the cars we can buy. I don't know, anybody else have any other questions about Dirt Rally 2.0? The game looks almost identical. I don't know if I agree with that. Structure is very similar. The cars are almost exactly the same. There's lots of new stages. The game looks drastically better than the first game. As we mentioned before, the Pikes Peak Hill Climb has been removed due to licensing. It's exclusive to Gran Turismo now. That's the big change I see, and just graphically it's on another level from the first game. So if you're still enjoying that one and you know, not longing for nicer looking graphics, you know, you can skip this. But well, the biggest improvement to me would be they've changed the way the lighting works, and they've gone to like physical based materials. So dirt looks more like dirt, metal looks more like metal. Just everything has a more realistic look to it. Lot softer lighting. There's simulated global illumination, better ambient occlusion. The depth of field is about the same quality, so I don't know that it matches a lot of the new graphical improvements, but me playing both of them similar, not back to back, but pretty close together, like this one looks a lot better on the whole for me. It does require a heftier PC to run, but I think it looks a lot better, especially, like I said, the lighting and physical-based materials. Yeah, for Pikes, you're going to have to stick with Dirt Rally 1. It goes on sale for $5 a lot, and if you're anything at all involved in Rally, you should have picked it up years ago. But I give it my highest recommendation, and I'm willing to give the old Wolf 2 paws up to this one too. I've only played it's for about 3 hours, 4 hours in, liking it. I'm playing today with a controller. I don't have a force feedback wheel handy at the moment to goof with, but I'm sure this one has exotic wheel support just like the last one did. Dirt Rally 1 was an absolute hoot in VR. Codemasters has announced they're bringing VR to this game in the summer. And there's also going to be planned DLC for new cars and stages. So, anything else, options people might have missed the first time around or whatever, I can't think of. But I figure we had a pretty good look here at the game. And it should be out next week. You're asking, how about the handling? You have only the Xbox controller, and the first one was frustrating. I mean, this will be the same. It's very, very similar handling model. You're going to be at a severe disadvantage as far as if you're trying to set, you know, leaderboard times, you're going to want a wheel and pedals. In my opinion, you still have a lot of fun with the game with the controller, but, you know, if you found it frustrating in the first game, you're going to find the same stuff here. I played today with all the assist stuff. It's possible it gets easier or more manageable with them on, but, you know, I like it with that. But yeah, this is definitely the kind of game that you want a force feedback wheel for. Highly recommended, but, you know, still playable on the controller. Bill's calling for the credits. Let's see what we got. Oh, wow, this is pretty elaborate. We got management here at the top, and then the designers. They had a handling consultant. These people sound European as all hell. There's no exact date on VR. They just announced like 3 days ago that it would be added this summer. This summer was the only timetable they gave. As far as I know, it was originally not designed to have VR support, but the fans were wanting it, so they said for sure it's getting Oculus Rift support. Slayer Bill, you only care about the food. Let's find out who did the catering. I don't know if they'll list that or not. This is exhilarating. We have the RaceNet developers here. QA. Oh, there's Christina in marketing. Always nice to see her back. The licensing folks, these guys failed to get Pikes Peak. Shame. There's only one guy in the business development office. It looks like we might have the option to change to German, French, and Polish co-drivers. Whereas it says Italian, Japanese. Maybe we should have had a Japanese co-driver. Oh, you just tuned in. The last run, the car had no wheel hands. So I disabled showing the wheel and hands in the options because I wanted to be able to see more what was at the windshield when I was playing. That was something I toggled. For most part today, I've been running all in first person, with the exception of that run where I did third person on Rallycross. Once we wrap up the stream here in a bit, go back and look at what we did. Most of it was bad driving by me, but there was occasional bouts of competency, and I tried to show off at least one car in all the classes, although we ended up running heavy towards Group B by the end of the day. I tried to show off, we did show off every continent, but not all the stages in each one. We saw a lot of Poland. We did one run in New England, I think, with an R2 group. We did lots of car testing with Group 2 in New Zealand. I killed myself in Argentina flying off a mountain, which was very cool. That looks like it's going to be the toughest place to drive Argentina. It's not a lot of room, lots of the turns tighten, and there is big dick rock walls everywhere. It's very unforgiving. Spain, as far as I can tell, is all paved. It is all on mountaintops and mountain passes, which is cool. Australia, we ran one run on wet gravel through the farm plains. We didn't do any of the mountain climbs or stuff there, but it looks like for the most part, with few exceptions, the continents have all got a mix of high-speed flats and either climbs or descents or mountain passes. We also took out the Mustang and tried driving it on the road in Spain. That was a huge disaster. Did make it to the end of the first championship, like 1970s class thing. That's how we earned that 61,000 credits we had with the 1970s Lancia. And we finished 4th overall, I think, across 5 or 6 stages. Or 5 or 6 events in the championship, so that worked out well. This game has a lot of credits. I mean, just anybody and everybody got their name in this. My name should be in this. I don't think it is, though. It's just a lot of people. Even Ricardo here, I gotta mention here, 3rd from the bottom. Alright, Bill, you had your credits. I hope that was all worth it. Since our friend Snowju here didn't catch, I believe that's Night Eyes, I could be wrong, I'm an idiot. Let's do one more custom. Let's go back to Australia because I thought it looked really dank on the first run, and we'll Group B it one more time and watch me ruin the car, because that's fun. So we go to Australia. Actually, maybe we should get back in. We didn't run anything R5 yet. I think that's the one thing we didn't do. We also technically didn't do a full race with the GTs. But who wants to see a Camaro doing rally? Let's do R5. And let's see. We want to descend from the mountain. That'll be fine. It's an elevation change of 300 foot. It's only 4 miles long. We can do it daytime on a wet surface. That'd be cool. Hey, Rolio, we haven't talked about any sauce yet, but if you want to interject that in the chat, please go for it. We'll do a race, and then we'll shout out a sauce, and we'll call it a night. So here we go. Final race here for Night Eyes. Let's hope I don't have to go see Jesus. Welcome to Australia/Earth. We got a Citroen here, a Volkswagen, Skoda, Mitsubishi. We haven't driven Mitsubishi yet. We'll try their Space Star. Nearly 300 horsepower, turbo, aspirated. It should be good. Haven't driven this car yet, so who knows what's going to happen. Pete's calling out for aardvark habanero sauce out of Oregon. That stuff's good. Or that's what Pete tells me. Alright, welcome to Australia. Looks like we got some wet dirt here. We got some wet gravel. Should be a lot of fun. We'll run out here with some softies because that's my style. Always leading with the softie. So let's make it happen.
Starts 80, crest, 50, flat left over big jump 50, good luck.
In this view, the wheel is not rendered, but the next one is. As well as our co-pilot. So hopefully Night Eyes, that helps to answer the question.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 80. Crest, 50. Flat left of a big jump, 50. 6 right, 120. 6 right of a jump. Continues long into caution, 2 left. Into 4 right. Into 3 left long, opens of a crest, 50, 6 left, 80, flat middle of a big jump, 50, 5 right long, tightens 3 of a crest, into 3 left long, narrow, 50, middle of a big jump, into 6 left, into 5 right don't cut, into 5 left long tightens, tight 3 of a crest, into 4 right long of a crest, into 5 left, 50, 5 right, into don't cut, 3 left, to middle of a crest, caution 30, 2 right, tightens of a crest, narrow, into 3 left, into 3 right, into 4 left of a crest long, 30, 5 left, into 4 right, and keep straight of a junction, into 4 left, opens of a crest, into 4 right, into 4 left long of a crest, tightens 2, into 4 right long, tightens, into 5 left, into 5 right, into 3 left, tightens of a crest, 30. 6 right, opens of a jump maybe, caution slow, 30. 6 right of a crest long, into 1 left, 30. Crest, and 2 right tightens, into 2 left, into 2 right of a crest long, 50, unseen, 2 right tightens, 30, 5 right, 30, 4 left long of a crest, tightens 3 narrow, into 6 right, 50 of a crest, into 2 right tightens, into 2 left of a crest tightens, 50, 6 left, 30, 6 right, 5 left, 80, 5 right long, opens of a crest, 30, caution narrow, 4 right tightens, into 4 left, 50, crest and short 3 left, opens over crest, 30, 5 right, 5 left, 5 right tightens, 30, 3 right, into 4 left of a jump, tightens 2, opens of a crest long, 30, left of a crest, opens 30, 4 right long, tightens of a crest, caution 30, 4 right long, tightens narrow, 30, flat middle of a crest, 50, 4 right of a crest, tightens, into 3 left, tightens of a crest, narrow, into 4 right, into 3 left, into 3 right.
This is bad.
Into 4 left long, tightens 2, opens of a crest, 30, 6 left over crest and finish, into 6 right long to stop. That felt good, but let's check the times. .120, 6 right of a jump, continues long, into caution, 2 left. Into 4 right. Three of a crest. Into 4 right long of a crest, into 5 left, to middle of a crest, caution 30, into 4 left long of a crest, tightens 2, into 4. To left.
Pete, that was only on a single
Long,
game.
50. Unseen. 2 right tightens. 30. 5 right. 30. 4 left long of a crest. .50, 6 left, 6, left, 80. 5 right long, opens up a crest. 30.
Night Eyes, hopefully this
caution
gave you
narrow for white tightens.
the look you were hoping to get an idea of what a decent kind of stage looks like when you're running it.
Crest and short, 3 left. 5 left, 5 right tightens, 30. 3 right. Into 4 left over.
Obviously, it's hard to convey over a stream where everything has to be compressed down to a low bit rate for Twitch, but this game is a knockout, especially up at 4K. Still looks great, 1440p, also with the high refresh rate. Locked to 60 here for purposes of stream and 1080, but it's a looker. Definitely over what we got in the first one, which that was, I mean, I thought the first game was a classic Dirt Rally 1. And really the only thing I could ask for is better graphics, and this is kind of same game with better graphics. I mean, more innovation as far as, you know, maybe adding cars or more content would be nice, but honestly, I can't knock it. I mean, I didn't pay full price for Dirt Rally first one because I bought it when it was in early access. So the idea of spending $60 for this doesn't really hurt my feelings because I love the way it looks, you know. But to each his own, you know, if you had issues with the controls or the handling with the controller in part 1, it's going to be very similar here. It's a definite evolution of the first game. And I'm glad they went this direction because I did not like Dirt 4. I felt like it was not what I was looking for following up Dirt Rally. Do I think there's enough of a change for full price? And if you had a force feedback wheel, I would say yeah, and if you had the system to run it cranked up. But I mean, like I said, the biggest change is from the immersion standpoint. I think there's a few more, you know, nice cameras and options here and there, but on the whole, it's largely a similar experience. I love rally games, though. It's my favorite type of racing in any video game, so maybe I'm, you know, predisposed to whatever. For a lighter rally experience, if you got Forza Horizon 4, I wholeheartedly recommend that with every bit of my softie. So if you haven't picked that one up yet, it's got a little bit of rally in it, but it's got other stuff too, and wowzers. So that was Dirt Rally 2. I figured it's a good place to stop. It's 8 o'clock here on the East Coast, the Beast Coast. I want to thank all my followers, all my subs, all my regs. We had Bad Kitty in earlier. We had Squires. We had Slayer Bill. We had Pete. Egg Rolio's been here. Who else am I missing? Obviously, we got Night Eyes. All you guys have been great, and hopefully you got enough of Dirt Rally 2.0 to help you out. Maybe we'll come out to this, I don't know, as far as the stream goes, but I've enjoyed my time with it, and I'm digging it. And it looks like the Drizzle brothers are continuing to drizzle, and we also got a sub here from Night Eyes. Always appreciate that. So guys, again, Dirt Rally 2.0 will be out in the next week on Steam, Xbox, PS4. With that being said, you guys have a solid night. Solid like a wooden turd. Catch us tomorrow. Charles is going to be here. He's got VR on the stream making its big return. Plus, we may be taking a look at some Anthem. I don't know if anybody's still excited for that one or not, but those are the two things on the docket for tomorrow, so join us. VR stream is going to be super hot, although we're not playing super hot. Either way, you guys have a good and catch us on Shacknews.com, on Twitter at Shacknews, YouTube, Shacknews Games, and you can check me out in your dreams.